Well, there in the Bahamas, there was a slaughterhouse. As they let all the runoff, all the blood,
The cows?
from the cows go into the water, right in the water right there. Huge tiger sharks are just like, 'cause they start to know it's there.
Oh,
It becomes
that's
crazy.
Did you see him?
Huh?
If you tell me another story that somebody else told you, I'm going to
What's
freak the out. Right? Because I've seen all these documentaries that say the same
I don't
thing.
know. Maybe I was there. I
The
can't
difference
remember.
is you say
What was the
a
question
guy
again?
told me.
What was the question again?
So you didn't see it yourself?
Where? Which part? The slaughterhouse?
Any of it.
Tigers coming up?
Any of it.
Eating all the stuff?
Any of it.
I can't remember, to be honest with you. It was a long time ago. I may not have seen it with my own eyes, but I did hear about it with my own ears.
Yes, we did, 'cause we back at it again. It's the fighter and the kid.
This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby. Damn.
Let's roll and rock, dude.
Let's roll and rock. How was the weekend, Brendan?
A lot of soccer. A lot of soccer.
Yep.
Son's in the competitive soccer league. A lot of soccer. And not going to lie to you, not very good, okay? Not very good. And I want to be very transparent. This kid was 12 years old on the other team.
Okay.
And the coach, I went, that kid has to be at least
Got a
15.
beard. Kid's got a beard.
You know, what are we doing
Yeah.
here? And the coach goes, this is how you tell. He goes, kids don't lie about their age. He goes, hey, Rook goes over to him, and the guy speaks Spanish. In Spanish, he goes, how old are you? He goes, April 20th. What do you say? April 20th, 2011. It's my birthday. Coach is like, oh, you're 13.
You're 11 years old, yeah.
Yeah. And then he went to the other coach. Coach is like, no, here's his birth certificate on the phone. I don't know. I try not to get involved.
Yeah, I mean, the kid's got cleats and he's got hair on his legs. Like, what are you doing?
I mean,
My
the kid was
son's
on.
7.
The kid was unstoppable. I mean, of course.
Of course.
And he like kind of sandbagged in the first half, and I'm like, he's not that good. Then second half, that's probably what they do. Second half, they're like, hey, Jose, showtime. 6 goals. Goosh.
Well, that soccer program in Europe, what I think is so crazy is that you get picked and they go, you're going to go to a special school where you play soccer all day. And then your whole life is soccer. And then by the time you're 16, you get invited into certain clubs. And then finally, if you make it, you're a pro.
Well, Messi and Ronaldo recruit when they're like 6.
Right.
They put them in a feeder program.
So many of them, as you know, don't make it. So your whole life was soccer. And then you're a good soccer player. See you later. But you're not pro.
Tough gig.
Tough gig.
Did you have fun?
Did you have fun? After all that, just made it. Almost
fun?
made it. Almost.
Did you have fun playing though?
No. I dedicated my life. Tennis, same thing.
And now
Tennis, same thing.
job.
I live in a
You always
van
go
with
to
my
tennis
dad.
and kind of triggering for me. You always go to tennis with stuff, but I hear you. You got tennis similar,
Hold on.
right?
What do you mean it's similar to worldwide sport?
Yeah, sure.
You see how athletic it is?
Yeah.
What's your problem with it?
I mean, we talk soccer, fighting, football, and everything's in tennis.
Tennis, yeah.
No one plays tennis, right?
Everybody plays tennis.
You play tennis.
Everybody plays tennis.
Rich people play tennis.
No. That's adorable. No. Tennis is a huge sport. Now listen, hold on. You live in a van with your parents, with your dad, with your coach, and you do the satellite tours, and then you hope you can make it into the big game.
I mean, sure, for some of them. Some of the rich parents pay for privates and they get on the tour and do that stuff.
That's so adorable.
Tennis is a rich
that's
man's
not
sport.
how you make it. No, Bubba, you don't know tennis. That's not true. It really isn't true. Tennis is...
So everyone is dead broke. Would you say tennis is more of a middle class, upper class?
It's middle class.
Not middle class.
Middle class to upper class. But no, but
It'd be
no.
upper class compared to compared to basketball, football,
I wish that were the
baseball,
case, but
fighting.
Not so much. So, for example, let me give you an example. The tennis that I'm talking about, like the world champ, like the Russians, the Serbs, the Croats, they don't come from money. Spain, they don't come from money.
I'm talking America, buddy.
Right. America, yes, but that's why.
That's all I care about.
But guess what?
But
That's
you
why
know the
Americans
Russians
that's why
in
Americans-
wrestling don't come from money?
No, but that's why
their
Americans.
program.
Here's what's funny about that: Americans, we haven't had a dominant American champion forever because they're competing against guys like Nadal who come from a
We
Spanish.
have good
village
guys.
that
I mean,
have nothing.
back in the day, Pete Sampras, Andre Agassi.
Sure. But
you
I'm
had
saying
Andy Roddick.
I'm saying that the majority of them now, like the Russians, they do come from countries.
See, I don't care about other countries. I'm talking about America, where we're born, right? You speak
Yeah, but
American.
I'm talking about a worldwide sport. That's all. I'm
You're
talking
not, though. See, you keep giving references of little Billy who's broke parents, put him in a van and made him play tennis.
Yeah.
In America, that's not how it works.
No, America.
That's like hockey,
America,
lacrosse.
it is not how it works.
No, it's not. That's all we care about, right?
What about the rest of the world?
Because you're American, but you keep referencing Russia.
No, I'm talking about
We're
tennis.
not from Russia.
I'm talking about tennis.
But you don't know.
No, I'm talking about what it takes to become a guy who plays on the level that these tennis players play at. You play your whole life and you start at 6.
It's all sports.
Yeah. And you but then you go all the way through. And then if you want to be in the satellite program, you're always on the road following each
That's all
tournament.
sport. I mean, basketball here, kids feeder teams
But
year round,
most of
baseball
them-
year round.
And what's crazy is most of them just don't make
That's
it.
every sport, B.
Every sport.
Every single sport. That ain't special to tennis.
Yeah.
Soccer, football, baseball, basketball. Chance of your kid going in here not good.
Not
Odds
good.
are against all of them.
Not good.
But if you're signing up and you read odds, don't do anything. You're not going to play anything.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But my only problem with that is that you're so focused on just one thing for so long that sometimes, especially with like an individual sport like tennis, you're a little bit fucked because you've been homeschooled, you've only played tennis, it's such an individual sport. I don't know that your social skills are where they need to be to kind of like fold into the rest of the world. Like if you football, you have social intelligence. One thing I know about football, you're a team player, you have social intelligence because you have to deal with all different kinds of people from different parts of the world. So
You have to go to college too, though.
Yeah, you got to go to college. With like tennis, it's like you don't have to go to college. You just sit, you homeschool, whatever, and you're playing tennis all day.
Yeah.
And then you come out and it's like, you know,
Kid
you
better
spend
be
most of your time
fucking good at tennis.
Yeah. Yeah. And then if you're not, you got into your head and it's such a head game.
You're like
such a
the tennis
headspace.
pro at the club doing
it.
privates.
Yeah.
It's also tennis, though,
Tough.
yeah.
Yeah. Tough.
They also
to
retire
transition.
early.
Correct.
Super early.
Correct. Yeah, very early. Because they play so much.
I remember when
year-round.
Pete Sampras retired, I was like, oh, was he 45? He was like 34.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's it?
That's it. And you play so much year round that you're
A little too into
injuries-
tennis for my liking, though. I'm just be straight up honest, and it's driving me nuts. Hey, you got to stop, right?
Great sport.
Don't wear a sweater inside out, and don't talk about tennis.
No, I will.
Enough. Stop with the tennis. We want to talk real sport.
Give tennis its
There's
fucking
you,
due.
Because you know what the problem is?
Give it its
You know
due.
what the problem is? Right now, there's so much going on in real sports.
Yeah.
You keep going to tennis, and I'm with the listeners. You go to tennis, we're all,
You saying we don't have tennis, massive tennis fans? You know,
the only time tennis here was kind of big was the Williams sisters. They're out, right? They're out. We don't care.
It's fair. We probably don't have a lot of tennis fans listening.
She had a few. I'm like, you stick with it, B. I got an Andre Agassi tattoo. Some bullshit like that.
Me reading my DMs. Does that mean-
Pete Sampras is GOAT. I'm like, okay.
Thanks, man.
Remember-
Appreciate it. Brendan just doesn't understand.
Yeah, Brent doesn't understand. He never saw the way, Chain came up. Remember the Chain guy?
I agree, dude. You know, what are you going to do, though? What are you going to do out here?
Dude, keep breaking down the tennis for us.
We out here. That's
We
what
out here, dog.
We out here.
We in the streets, dog. We in the streets, dog.
Did you watch, speaking of sports,
You want to talk real sports now, or do you want to continue this tennis bullshit?
well, we could talk bare knuckle fighting.
That's real.
What's your take on that sport? Is it going to grow? And what do you think overall?
I mean, it's so new. I think it's going to grow, especially if they keep putting on cards like they put on.
Yeah.
Like, that was a great card.
Yep.
Who would have thought Mike Perry become the face of bare knuckle? Like, he's the guy.
Yeah. Well,
And it's like,
feel-
if it's an MMA fight, it was Luke Rockhold, Mike Perry,
Yeah,
taking
sure.
Rockhold all day. If it's Michael Van Page versus Mike Perry in MMA,
amazing.
taking Mike Van Page
I
all day.
know.
But if it's bare knuckle, who's going to beat Mike Perry?
right.
He's such a dog. He was born for bare knuckle.
Is that because it's so different than boxing? That guy Alvarez was like WBO world champion like 3 times in a row or something like that. He had
Mike Alvarez.
Mike Alvarez.
Mike Alvarado.
Mike
He's
Alvarado.
from Colorado. Get it right.
a real pedigree in boxing and just couldn't fire off because it's just a different thing.
He's also a lot older, B. That would be, yeah. He was good. A hot
Do you
second
know?
ago.
But it's such a different sport, and I feel like bare knuckle fighting does favor the brawler. The guy who puts his head down and just fucking swings, just goes crazy, right? Because you make one mistake, covering up, all that stuff is a lot harder.
Yeah, it's tough it's just a different type of game. I mean, look at Luke Rockhold, broke his teeth.
Fuck. You know,
Broke
he
his
was like,
teeth.
I don't want to do this. I'm done.
But also his teeth were broken. He's like, oh, this is awful. Did you see his teeth
awful.
broke? Thought his jaw was broke. You're like, oh, he quit. He was like, no, they didn't quit. My teeth were broke.
Yeah.
Like it would have got worse.
Yeah, everybody's like, he should keep fighting. I'm like, keep fighting. What are you talking about? Not everybody. I was with some people who said that, and I was like, fuck off.
Want to hear it real quick?
Say, you can check bare knuckle off the list. Some crazy
Look at his teeth.
shit.
Those little knuckles got me.
Ralph Lauren's like, let's wait on the modeling a little bit.
Maybe a beard. Maybe a better mouthpiece. It's a good fight. It's a shame it ended in that way. Motherfucker Mike, you tough bastard. Congrats. Thanks to my sponsors, thanks to the people. I'm not done. Some gloves would be nice, though.
Some gloves would be
Some
nice.
gloves would be nice.
That's so funny.
Yeah, some gloves would be cool.
Yeah, but Chad Mendez and Eddie Alvarez,
That was
fucking
dope.
amazing.
Great.
Connor
Great
giving
job.
them Both.
I actually had Chad winning that fight.
We could have went to either or. Yeah, nobody got robbed. I love Eddie.
Yep. Amazing.
Then Ben Rothwell, Josh Copeland. I don't know who the fuck's playing Ben
Yikes.
Rothwell and Bare Knuckle. It's a tough go, but I think
Josh Copeland's out of
Denver.
high
Yeah.
altitude. I saw him there a couple times.
Yeah, but yeah, they just like Mike Perry's their superstar. Chad's done. Eddie's still doing it. Ben Rothwell at heavyweight's gonna be a problem for people. They just need like that. I mean, Mike Perry's the face of the organization. I don't know who they're gonna bring in to beat him.
Good for him.
Isn't that a great story?
Good for
He's
him.
the best. Yeah.
He's making money. He's kind of made for it.
I mean, dude, found his lane.
Found his lane.
Tough.
right?
Took a little bit to get there, but found
Yeah.
it.
Different kind of dude.
With Luke, it's just like, man,
wonder if
Luke's a dog. It's just like, fuck.
My question is, I wonder if it grow. My feeling is it'll probably grow, and I think it'll become its own art form where people will start to learn certain things about it, like that are different, that just apply only to that. How to protect yourself
What do you mean talking about? Protect yourself from what?
from those
Get punched
bare
in the
knuckles.
face?
Yeah,
There's not many. It's boxing at the end of the day, but just bare knuckle.
It's different than boxing, though.
Well,
isn't
it's
it?
different because you're realizing the amount of damage. That's why guys wear gloves. The amount
Yes.
of damage,
Yes.
even though they're not the biggest shots, they still cut you here, break your teeth here. Like there's a reason we wear gloves.
Right. I feel it's
Also, I'd assume the longevity in bare knuckle can't be very long.
No.
As far as like if you're like a veteran of the sport, like the chance you see a guy with like 20 fights ain't good.
it's brutal. As a guy who loves the fight game, it's brutal.
I just told you that. And remember back in the day on Fight Companions, Rogan and Eddie were like, if it was real, they'd have no gloves.
I remember that.
Okay.
I remember you said that.
And I was like, it's stupid, dude. Because
get
the amount
cut.
of injuries and cuts, so many fights can get stopped from cuts. Look at Beck Rawlings. It's like, so you don't get a lot of fighting. Like you can't.
No.
Like these huge fights. Like imagine that like this weekend, Aljo and Henry Cejudo get stopped because of a cut in the first 30 seconds.
No.
Well, because you're not finding out who's the best fighter.
Right.
You're finding out who got cut easy.
Yeah, and then getting somebody's like you get all your teeth knocked out. Like no thanks.
But
That's just not
to
fun.
Rogan's point, I remember you guys had that debate. To Rogan's point, like he was saying, if there's just literally just bare knuckle, but now they wrap the wrists, so it's like stronger on the wrist. But if they didn't have the wrap,
It's the
I
same
figure
thing.
No, they break the wrist.
so they wouldn't punch as hard.
No,
anymore.
but then
I think
you have,
it would've-
then you have
balanced
people.
out
I broke my
eventually.
wrist. I can't
It
fight.
still wouldn't be good though. You know, like
I know,
just
of course you're gonna
cuts.
get jacked up, but less. I think you'd be.
No,
less.
Rogan and Eddie wanted no gloves and no ring,
I
like
don't.
unlimited amount of room. I was like, do you hate ratings? They're just like, there they go, and they're just like 100 yards away. It's,
Well, also like to your point too, you'd have very short careers. You just have like
there'd be no one would want to do it.
no,
You'd have a few knuckleheads, but
Yeah,
as
but
far
you
as like
wouldn't have-
legit athletes,
No.
like no.
no thanks.
I break my hand once, I would break my jaw. I'm
I
out
think
a
you
year.
would. I think you'd lose your audience. I just don't think people like to
It's
see
too
that
cutthroat.
much.
I think there's definitely a specific audience for this, and I think it has room to grow if they can get the stars. But there's a ceiling on it for sure. Even I still to this day, people come to me like, "Oh man, I like UFC. It's just so barbaric." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, because at first when you see it, it's like watching two
Now show them bare knuckle and Luke breaking his teeth,
all the blood and stuff.
and then sponsors. He's hard, to get the big boy sponsors. I mean, Bud Light will probably do it. They're looking for anything, but
That's about it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I agree with you. I agree.
But that card was fun.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, man. When it's not the big names, it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough.
It really is.
It's tough.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yep. So
Did you like having Chartry and
I loved it.
Mikey Mushameshi on?
Yeah, that guy is great.
Which
They're
one?
both great.
Yeah, they're
But
both
Chartres
great.
is like such an impressive
Beast.
dude. Such an
Now,
impressive.
here's the thing. When we had him on the show last week and we aired the episode earlier this week, at the time of that interview, Francis and Chartry were going to meet that day. So as this is being recorded now,
I think the next day.
what?
I think it was the next day.
Either way,
Yeah.
doesn't matter. But so they're meeting before that podcast. They have not met. They met now, and the news came out. And I spoke to Chatri. Dude, it's not happening. Now, Chatri's trying to meet him in Morocco. He's trying to meet him in Dubai. He's trying to meet him in New York. Finally, they're both in L.A., and then, it didn't come to fruition. And it's not a Chatri thing. It's more of the demands of Francis.
It was very, very, he said just a lack of alignment,
I don't know who's going to take on those terms that Francis wants. It's not happening.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's not good. It's so frustrating.
He's pricing himself out of the market,
No, it's not that. I know what they offered him. It's not that. It's not a money issue. The money's there.
I didn't mean just money. I mean his demands are pricing him out of the market. Like you're asking too much of too many.
It's insane.
Yeah.
It's I don't know where.
Is that somebody in his ear or is that him?
It's him.
Ego.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Well, good luck.
It's such a shame, man. The deal Chatri offered him, I've never seen anything like it. What? Be a historic deal. Historic.
It's really
guaranteed to.
Does he have a better deal somewhere? Is that what he's looking at?
I'm assuming he's just banking on that big boxing fight coming through. But Chatri was going to pay him guaranteed money and let him do the boxing. So who knows? We need to hear Francis on it. Maybe it. But if his whole thing's like equal rights for fighter pay and all that shit, all right, dude.
Is there anything in Francis where he's looking at who's in the heavyweight in one championship with these monster Russian wrestlers? Is there anything in him that says, I don't think I can beat those guys?
No, God, no.
Because if he thinks he's going to fight and beat the boxers he's looking at, I don't know if that's going to happen either.
What do you mean? If the deal's going to happen or if he's going to beat him?
Well, Tyson Fury and...
Wait, but the two different things, B.
Yeah.
Is it going to happen? That's all he cares about.
That's
Or
all he cares about.
is he going to beat him?
That's all
So
he
if it happens, he gets whatever, $30, $40 million.
There you go.
Now, is he going to beat him is a different conversation. Right. He just needs it to happen. That's all he cares about.
I think that if I thought that $30, $40 million was a real possibility and I got to fight, one of those boxers, I understand the weight.
Me too. Yeah. If he does have some sort of offer out there, like guarantee, where it's like Deontay Wilder, Fury, or Joshua, then what he's doing sounds right. I would assume he does.
You work out, right?
I mean, yeah, that's what
pretty much every day.
Streets talk. Yeah, I work out every day.
You work out for your body, but I don't know if you know this. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp, and BetterHelp is about working out your psyche, your brain,
your mind.
I
like to break a mental sweat too.
You got to break. Well, sometimes if you break too much of a sweat, you need a break from that.
Ugh.
Who's checking in on your mind? You talk to your friends?
Dude, it's easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think about what you need, all right?
Yeah.
You need a little break yourself, a mental break. You need to check in with a professional.
Yes, dude.
Daddy.
You want to get balance in your life.
Brian, you're talking about therapy. And BetterHelp Therapy can give you tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep supporting others without leaving yourself behind. See you, bye.
Bye. But it's true. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Here's why. It's entirely online. Okay? It's convenient, it's flexible, suited to your schedule. All you got to do is fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. Because you talk to your friends, not the same thing.
Find more balance with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/fighter today to get 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/fighter.
And you can switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Betterhelp.com/fighter. Bro, you got a handful of nuts right now. You got two hands full of nuts.
I'm all nutty today.
You're all nutted up.
Dude, our friend sent us a bunch of nuts.
Let me see that. Those are the chocolate flavor.
These are chocolate.
Give me the chocolate dip.
Okay.
Give me the chocolate dip. These are my favorite
Dude, I got the bars. I get the macadamia snack bars here.
What are those? You got the,
these are Daddy's favorite. These
white
are
chocolate?
the dipped macadamias, white chocolate. So I love them. They're so smooth and buttery.
You got to be careful because you start eating them, you go through.
Daddy don't stop. And they sent the big boy packs finally. You sent the small ones forever. Right?
they are. You got
fun.
the tasteful small ones. Then you got the ones you can take on a journey with you. Listen, the nutrition experts and thought leaders are all talking about macadamia nuts. Okay,
Macadamia nuts are so hot right now.
Rogan, they're all doing it. They are the
Rick
best
Rubin,
nut. They're
dude.
possibly the best nut for fat loss. Okay, I don't know if you know this, but they're rich in omega-7 fatty acids, which actually support stabilized blood glucose levels, and satiety, meaning you feel satiated when you eat. You feel fuller for longer.
Yeah, but what's Brian Johnson say about these nuts?
Well, I don't know. All I'm going to tell you is stabilized blood sugar levels don't only prevent a post-meal energy crash, they support the body's ability to burn fat. Okay?
Yeah, but I bet, dude, all this hype
Look,
on these macadamias, I bet they're
record-
so expensive.
Listen, world record epigenetic age reducer Bryan Johnson includes macadamias in his daily blueprint diet. It's
Yeah,
on
but
the
are these
top.
like $1,000 at least?
They would usually be $1,000, but here's what you have to understand about House of Macadamias, okay? Macadamias. They are the world's most expensive nut, but they are working with 96 South African farmers to make them more accessible, okay? Their brand is farmer owned, and they can always guarantee the best quality
Yeah, but I
and
bet
the best prices.
I bet these House of Macadamias dipped in white chocolate have so much sugar.
No added sugar or artificial
Dude,
ingredients.
this is nuts. I'm about to freak out. It says total sugar's 1 gram,
Yeah,
dude.
how about that? How about that? Hand
Oh, they're a
sorted
nice
nuts,
snack.
savory, all natural flavors. I mean, they are unbelievable, man. And
These are
I'll tell you
keto
what,
as well, too. I'm the keto kid.
They're
That's why
the
your
best
boy's
nuts.
looking like this right now.
They also have cold press extra virgin.
Dude, look at my
macadamia
skin.
nut.
I've swamped my face in that.
Dude, you're covered in extra virgin macadamia oil. It has a buttery flavor, so I can't wait to lick your face. There's
And
a
listen,
chance I will.
House of Macadamias rarely ever give you a discount, but you know what? I'm going to do it for you guys. House of Macadamias has a very special offer to get those nuts in your mouth. Use code TFAK for 20% off your order, and for a limited time, they're giving you guys a free bottle of cold press extra virgin macadamia oil
Macadamia.
with $20 when you visit houseofmacadamias.com/TFAK. Get your nuts.
Macadamia. Yeah, that's astonishing. That stuff's astonishing.
Who knows? Hopefully, France knows what he's doing. He's not known for making bad decisions. So maybe he does have something out that we don't know.
Well,
about.
my feeling is it might just be that it's like, okay, I'm going to go box. I'm going to go make my money there, and then I'll come back to you.
But one championship was allowed him to do that.
Yeah.
So that doesn't track.
It's very interesting. It's very curious. I find it curious.
Yeah, I hope it works out for him. I love Francis.
Yeah.
And like I said, maybe I'm hearing one side, then maybe on Francis' side, he's like, dude, what we're not telling you because it's getting announced is we have a guarantee to fight, insert huge name boxer here. We'll make more money. We're going to do that, and then we'll do the other deals. Like those other deals aren't going away. Maybe. That's what I'm hoping for his sake.
Beast.
Crazy, right?
Fucking beast. What do you think of him as a boxer? And I mean, not what do you think of him as a boxer? Can he make a fight with any of those guys competitive?
It'd be tough.
It's tough, right?
Yeah, he's probably
Such a different
he's probably
sport.
a plus 2,500 dog against any of them.
Right?
Probably a plus 4,000 against Tyson Fury.
Unbelievable.
His best bet is to pull it off would be Deontay Wilder because Deontay Wilder started late and has the least experience.
Right.
And Deontay Wilder also just uses the right hand.
Smaller,
Oh, Deontay's fucking huge.
tall, but
He's
not
huge.
thinner.
Yeah, but it's huge, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and hits
his reach
like
is,
a
and his reach
motherfucker.
is stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not classify him as small. No. 6'7", Brian. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6'9". Actually, he's really tall.
Maybe
Look how tall he
6'8".
is.
Yeah, his reach is
Well, you've been
nuts.
next to him,
Yeah.
but
his reach is
I'm
nuts.
just mean he's thinner than the other guys, but he also hits.
That stuff
harder.
doesn't matter. No, you're talking about at that level. The size
Yeah.
is what everyone's big B. You got to think about technique. So Tyson Fury, couldn't be a worse matchup. Anthony Joshua, oh man, nightmares. Fundamentals are great.
Yeah.
hits like a Mack truck.
Every bit as big and strong.
But he's more plodding. And then with Deontay Wilder, you have a chance to land that big right hand. But again, Deontay Wilder's fought professionals who have right hands. So it's like he's a minus 1,500
Well,
across, or
Deontay Wilder
plus
fought
1,500.
Dylan White, some big dudes, monsters.
Tyson Fury.
Yeah. I mean, so
Yeah, it's just, but for him, the home run's just getting the fight because he can get all the money, life-changing money.
that's it. That's it. And not looking really stupid.
Yeah, be tough
It's tough.
because you're not talking about a Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul fight. You're talking about a heavyweight who cracks.
Crap.
There's no way to like fake that. You get knocked out.
Knock that.
But there is a chance that I don't care who you are. If France lands with that right hand, you're
100%.
fucked.
100%.
It's gonna be hard to land on Tyson. Be hard to land on Joshua. But
Sure.
Wilder, a little more risk taker. Hands are low.
Yep.
Shoots from the hip.
Yep.
But still, he's still a massive underdog in any of those fights.
Yeah. You're
Well, his home run's just gonna be getting that fight.
and then going back to MMA.
Yep. And one championship was gonna allow that. So I don't
I
know.
don't hate on it, but I don't understand.
I'm hoping it works out for him. No, hell no. Why would you hate on him?
Yeah, I
He's the
just don't
best.
understand. I don't understand that. I don't understand.
I'm
what's
assuming we just don't have all the info.
going- That's right.
We
That's
have
what I
one
would say.
side, and it's from the organization. We don't have his side because he's not dumb. He knows that's real money. Mm-hmm. So who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The I don't know. Sometimes you worry you wait that long,
That's a problem.
right?
The longer you wait, the more you forget about it.
Because the UFC. What's interesting to see again is when I go back to one championship. What's awesome about one championship is that Francis doesn't need the UFC. There isn't just one game in town anymore. There's another dude coming in going, "I'll pay you double."
But
How's
one
that
championship
sound?
doesn't need Francis either.
Right.
Nobody needs anybody.
Yeah.
And with boxing, the way boxing works, it's like you look at Earl Spence and Crawford. You know how long fights take to actually come to fruition? Like, let's say Francis fights the end of next year.
I agree. Well,
You're gonna have to remind us of what he
The one
did.
thing about one championship and the reason money matters for them is that they have a window in the next 3 years to get the best fighters on the planet with that money and take them from the UFC over to one championship. It is possible for the best fights out there and the most exciting fighters ultimately to migrate to one championship if the UFC is not careful. They are going to have to compete in some ways. They're going to have to match.
They're
dollar for
competing
dollar.
now. Like that Solditch had an offer from UFC
Mm-hmm.
and from one championship, decided to go to one championship.
Okay, yeah.
They're getting guys
Yep.
from not just waiting for these UFC guys to get out of contract.
No.
One championship's doing their complete own thing.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little sore from I
Rodtang,
played spike ball
Moraes.
yesterday, guys. Sorry. Fucking spike ball.
Dude, spike ball and tennis. Manly
Spike
shit.
ball tennis to get in there.
Dude, you're so hardcore.
Got a little injury in the shoulder. Not gonna lie to you.
Hardcore, dude.
Kind of doing this, throwing my arm, extending.
Yeah.
Here. Gets a little problem here.
Spike ball?
Daddy can't
Is that
really.
still the thing where you bounce on the trampoline?
yeah, and Daddy throws down, but the problem is Daddy can't reach this way without causing some problems. I got a little,
Rotator?
got a little something here,
Get it fixed, man.
right here and here.
You don't want to miss out on spike ball.
No,
Get surgery and get fixed, dude.
don't want to be crippled. You want to keep your body where it belongs, Brennan. You
gotta
keep
get
your
it
body.
moving.
Got to keep tight.
Big George, you went fishing?
Yeah, I went deep sea fishing.
Really?
And I told you, at first it's fun, right? You're like, oh, this is cool. I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
2 hours later, you're like, okay,
Get sick as a
got
dog.
it.
Yeah, I didn't get sick. It
What'd
just,
you catch?
Yeah, I didn't get sick either.
I caught some big, ugly looking fish.
Look at
Is
that.
that like a grouper thing? His eye.
His eyes popped out.
Is that a
It's
red,
too-
is
Did
that
you
a red
blow his
snapper?
eye out?
too deep. It's too
Yeah,
deep when it comes up.
They're 650
Oh,
feet
really?
deep. So when you pull them up, their
that poor guy.
gallbladders pop out, their eyes pop out, and like
Is that a red snapper chin? What is that?
I can't tell what that is. It's a rockfish. Some
He's
sort
yeah,
of
cool.
it's a
rockfish.
type of rockfish.
Yeah, really cool.
Where,
actually.
and you guys left from where?
It was a little
Like
bit.
Marina Del Rey or no?
It was like around exit like 60.
Okay.
Going down here.
Okay, so Malibu-ish.
There's
yeah.
a flounder.
Oh,
Halibut
damn.
or flounder, yeah.
Yeah, halibut and a bass. I didn't catch those, but I took pictures.
Did you catch anything?
I caught 3 of those rockfish.
It looks like it
But,
was
like,
rough, man.
After like an hour and a half, it's like you're just catching fish.
And then you got to trek all the way back. It's a
Yeah.
beast.
Any seals on them rocks?
I did see one.
You know what that means?
Great whites.
That's right, Brendan.
Oh damn!
Is that Catalina?
I don't know.
No. You ever seen Catalina?
No.
I thought it was Alcatraz, but everyone told me it was.
No,
Oh,
not
you were out.
Alcatraz.
No.
Alcatraz be San Fran, right?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Now
Look
the
at these-
birds are waiting to steal your
Oh
catch.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and I got shatted on by
Yeah.
a fucking bird. I had
Yeah.
to throw my jacket out. I was upset, but it was a
Damn.
very nice rain jacket. Thank you, rain. Love you guys.
Just rinse it off.
It was nasty.
That's wild, man.
That poor fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to fish, so it's like,
What?
yeah. So like, I just gave them to my roommate.
Do even touching them, do you get allergic reaction?
Yeah, because they're so like sharp and prickly that any prick on my hands got all red and
Oh,
itchy.
damn.
And then my friends went out to eat at a seafood restaurant afterwards, so I
Okay,
had to sit
well.
in the car. So yeah, I was done
They
by the
left you in
day.
the car.
About
I'll
noon.
tell you who had a rougher day. That fucking fish. First of all,
yeah.
he's 600 feet deep, chilling, hooked through the
600
mouth,
feet.
hooked through the mouth, blows his fucking eye out as you're carrying him up, blows his liver out, and then you pull him out of the water. You can't breathe.
I feel bad for him actually.
Just
He's
for
probably
me.
100 years old.
The fish like Jesus Christ.
That's an old fish.
Some medieval torture, man.
He survives all the other fish trying to eat him, and then he gets hooked.
But it was
And
a
with
great
one
day.
eye.
One eye.
Thank you, Alberto, for inviting me. Alberto Crane.
Alberto Crane.
Love him.
Wow. You guys didn't hook any sharks?
No, we didn't hook any sharks.
The guy fisherman in San Diego is like, we hook tuna, and when we hook tuna, them big gray whites.
They love
come
them.
and cook. Yeah,
Yeah.
they come a cooking. Kong, kong, kong.
Did you go with him?
I didn't. He goes, everything you think is out there is out there. See a dead whale and just giant sharks. It's like, oof.
This guy's pretty general, though.
Captain Nemo.
I mean, we all know this.
Pretty
I'll tell you right now, man. You see a dead whale.
There's
there's some
sharks out there.
Sharks biting. You're like, yeah. I've seen National Geographic. Tell you what, those tuna fish, the blood in the water, sharks come
Sharks
crawling.
come again. It's out of there.
Anything you can think
You
of,
get squid,
it's in there.
octopus.
Okay, man. Are you the
Seals
captain
out
from
there.
Jaws? Okay. Just general.
Very general.
Scary. It's deep out there, man. The water's deep.
Very
Deep
general.
and dark.
Well, there in the Bahamas, there was a slaughterhouse. I think it was the Bahamas. There's a slaughterhouse. You probably look it up. And as they let all the runoff, all the blood
The cows?
from the cows go into the water, right in the water, right there, all the
Sharks in
oh,
the
dude,
fish.
all the huge tiger sharks are just like,
you-
because they start to know it's there.
Oh,
It becomes
sick.
crazy.
Did you see him?
Huh?
If you tell me another story that somebody else told you, I'm going to
What's
freak the
that?
fuck out. Right? Because I've seen all these documentaries that say the same
I don't
thing.
know. Maybe I was there. I
The
can't
difference
remember.
is you say
What was the
a
question
guy
again?
told me.
What was the question again?
So you didn't see it yourself?
Where? Which part? The slaughterhouse?
Any of it.
Tigers coming up?
Any of it.
Eating all the stuff?
Any of it.
I can't remember, to be honest with you. It was a long time ago. I may not have seen it with my own eyes, but I did hear about it with my own ears.
Dude, I was talking to this one guy. He told me that he saw a ghost and they got these like devices and like they saw him and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, that's crazy. And that guy's name was Zak Bagans.
Yeah.
That's from Ghost Adventures. That's an episode.
I remember when Zak
And I
Bagans,
wasn't there.
We
right?
did a podcast with Zach. Zach's hilarious. I'd love to meet him because he's like, we do a podcast for us and he goes, man, dude, I'm not doing too well. I'm like, why? He goes, I'm just exhausted. He goes, why? He goes, my girl, man, this ghost had her purse like up in the air. I was pulling on her purse and she was in a tug of war. And I didn't know what to do, man. It was just crazy. And then Brendan's like, in your house? And all I want to do is go, bullshit. But Brendan's like, shut up for a sec. In your house? Dude, that's insane. It was great.
Yeah, I think like the next day we had Rogan on and we talked about him. He's like, that guy's full of shit. It's like, hey man, that's
man,
my
come
friend. And he makes a business off
Right.
that.
It's about ghosts.
But then Rogan had two like ghost hunters on his show,
Yeah,
like
the young
two
dudes, yeah.
18-year-olds.
Cody
And
something,
Rogan's
yeah.
like, it's definitely something out there. I'm like, hey, where was that energy with my friend?
because he likes to give people rope. That's why he
fuck?
likes to do it. Yep.
like two teenagers that for YouTube like house ghost hunt.
Well, there's that
Sam and Colby.
yeah, they're massive on there.
there's that thing in Vegas, which is the
it
serial
says,
killer.
hold on, go back. It goes, Joe Rogan has the Sam and Colby on. Then shortly after that, Joe Rogan, ghost hunters are scam artists.
Yep. He had in Vegas they have that serial killer museum. Did you go to that?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
story's from me, dog.
No. But my friend, the Freemasons.
Yeah.
Their thing is right near it.
Yeah.
And so the guy who's the janitor keeps swearing he hears things, and it's like, well,
There's so many stories from that place. The place is creepy because people were murdered there. It's
Yeah.
just a weird energy.
yeah,
It's weird. I
Bad
don't I don't know anything about that.
bad energy.
It's just you just get bad vibes from that
Bad
place.
vibes.
Yeah, I was terrified. I don't give a fuck.
The Freemason thing you guys talking about? Recently, there's headlines about the Denver airport. You told me about this a long time ago.
Yeah,
How
all the-
creepy it is.
It's
and how-
nuts.
Yeah.
All the
Well, the
graffiti
Denver
on the
airport-
wall.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they also have apparently Denver Airport has a whole underground.
Oh,
bunker.
those
a
are
bunch
that's
of stuff.
fact.
It's real. Yeah, yeah.
No, that's
actually
real. They have a whole underground city. If it's a nuclear war, the
Right.
president goes there.
Is that right?
He goes there. It's somewhere in Montana too, but those are the two locations. But under DIA, like it's when you leave Denver, it's like 40 minutes. And it's just all like weeds, and it's just for miles and miles, to get to the airport. Get to the airport. There's a horse that killed several people. It's blue with red eyes.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
They killed the actual guy who made it.
It fell on top of him. Then the people put it on killed them too. So whatever, don't use it, but they still use it. And then all the artwork in there is like children on fire, people holding their kids on fire. And you're like, I'm about to get on a fucking plane.
They call it Blucifer. Like Lucifer.
Pretty badass.
And you have to see this right before you, as you're going to departures. That's what you see.
Lucifer.
Yeah, it's freaking people out.
That airport's terrifying.
It is. It's the artwork is like.
Yeah, I try to avoid. I fly into Broomfield this week.
There you go.
Yeah,
you do?
I don't trust it. Oh yeah, I don't want this bad juju vibes. At first, I thought it was for the Denver Broncos, and it's like, why does he have red eyes?
Yeah, it's creepy.
Hell yeah, it's creepy. It's kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Terrifying though before you get on a plane.
Huh?
All right.
Let's take a little break because guess what? You probably think it's Black Friday or holiday sale. Dude, it's Onnit's semi-annual sale. Right now, you can get the lowest price of some of Onnit's most popular products. You ever heard of Alpha Brain? 25% off.
Ooh.
Kettlebells, 10% off.
Damn.
And up to 60% off doorbuster deals. Don't wait too long because this sale ends May 14th. You got about 2 weeks. That means you only have about 2 weeks to take advantage of this crazy semi-annual sale. So what are you waiting for? Head to onnit.com/podcast. FATK.
I know.
Onnit.com/FATK. All right. Stock up on all your health and fitness essentials. Don't miss out on this incredible deal right now. Alpha Brain. Are you crazy?
Look,
you get 25% off Alpha Brain Black, Alpha Brain Instant, Alpha Brain The Shots.
As good as it gets.
Alpha Brain Black Label, 25% off. Usually we give you 10% off. Not today. I feel like Oprah. You get Alpha Brain. You get Alpha Brain. You get Alpha
Dang.
Brain. Onnit.com/FATK.
You're so generous. You're so generous.
Semi-annual sale. You got 2 weeks, fam.
Woo.
What's
You got some
this?
current events. So obviously after Tucker Carlson was quote unquote fired, everyone's trying to go after him right now, and then including Newsmax and another. So Newsmax is a big digital news agency. They're willing to give him like all the power to do his own primetime show, pick whatever goes on before him and after him, all that stuff. Like he has a ton of advantage on that network. But then the thing that was really popular is the first thing that Tucker Carlson said after his firing.
80 million views.
Yeah, it's insane how much
Think you guys
traction this thing
powerful?
got.
Wow.
But here's the thing. You remember when Nate Diaz had his last fight with UFC and everyone's like, oh, he's going to sign here. He's going to do that. Same thing with Tucker. Dude, he can't do anything for like over a year. Neither can Don Lemon.
Oh, because of his
contracts.
Contract. Yeah. So
But he got fired. So doesn't that
no, because the deal that they signed, they're not allowed to just jump to another network.
Really?
Like he's out for like at least a year.
Can he do his own
So is
thing?
Don Lemon. Don Lemon's still on the payroll. Like he's still whatever, $7 million a year. They can't do that. He can't start up anything for a while. It's gonna be a hot second, dude.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. He'll be fine. He'll be more than fine.
The question is, his next move is important, right? Where does he go?
I guess if you give a shit. But yeah, it's important if you're a Tucker Carlson fan.
Yeah.
He can go anywhere he wants. It's even be his own thing, you know? It's cool because you like to see someone just take control of their own career. But, dude, 80 million views on his announcement? You're like, Jesus.
Also, today is actually George's 1 year anniversary for being on the show.
Hey.
Boy.
Well, I wanted to take you guys to dinner.
Yes, we are. Right, we're going to dinner.
We should go to Scope.
Scopa.
How many times have we said we're going to
I
dinner?
know.
We just never
That's why I'm
do
like
it.
knocking on wood. Like it's gonna happen this time,
don't we do
especially
it?
for Georgie.
See there, guys.
You want to do it on Tuesday, tomorrow?
I'm down if you guys are.
I'm down.
I leave town Thursday. It's going to be tough tomorrow. Well, next week I'm in town all week, though. Let's do
Why don't we
it.
do it next week?
All right.
How's that sound?
Sweet.
Let's make
Cool.
it official, though. Do you want to do it Monday or Tuesday next week? What's good for you, B?
Not Mondays.
Tuesday?
Let me look at Tiger's schedule because if he has basketball, I don't get done to like 6.
Cool.
Okay.
It'd be great.
Figure it out.
It'd be fun.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you.
Aw,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
we
Georgie.
wanna-
We
we
love you
wanna
too.
meet
Georgie's
guys-
killing it. Thank you,
guys
dude.
really have
You're
changed
doing a
my
great
life.
job, buddy. You're doing a great fucking job.
Now I'm forgetting. Did we talk about this off air or on air?
We talked about it off.
Off. Okay, so Jerry Springer, we grew up watching him. He apparently passed away from pancreatic cancer, and he didn't tell anyone what's going on. So, yeah,
That she takes you quick.
79 years old. Yeah,
PC takes you quick.
PC.
Pancreatic cancer is like, man.
He was legendary. I remember a show back in the day. I'd
So
rush home from
popular.
school and watch it with
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
fights.
Yeah.
Especially if you miss school, you watch it on TV.
But then it came out like, I think it started off kind of organic, and then eventually it became just overproduced and it was like all set up.
yeah.
But didn't he?
He was great.
He kind of went quiet for a long time. It had been 20 years.
He made all the money and was just like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Feels like it. But he was a mayor of Cincinnati. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. His
Yep.
career began in politics.
Yep.
And this was off air as well.
This was nuts.
Okay.
So Will Levis, they thought that he was going to get taken either number 1 or number 4, guaranteed. So and this is always the risk, the Aaron Rodgers thing. Remember Aaron Rodgers thought he was going to go early and they filmed him in the green room of the draft. So with Will.
I don't remember that.
Oh, okay. So Aaron was just sitting there pissed. He thought the Niners were going to take him. Then he gets taken
Because
late.
he was a star in college.
Yeah, superstar. And then so Will they thought would get taken first, but if he didn't get taken first or fourth, they knew he could fall behind. But he thought he was going to get taken first. So his girl's there now. Of course, they got to film him in the back there. Just it's painful to watch. He gets taken, I think, first pick of the second day in the second round, and he got taken by the Tennessee Titans, which is actually a great spot for him because they're a really good team. And he's not forced to play right away, but it's painful to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, his girlfriend goes viral because she's hot. You know.
So I know a group of these, friend of mine, 2 friends of ours, she's really good friends with a group of these gay men, all of whom, is that her right there?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. The hell's going on there? All right.
He's a superstar quarterback, dude. That's
Good
what's going
Lord.
on. It was painful to watch. Like,
So
poor kid.
these guys, they're all gay and they're from the South and they're all tough as shit dudes.
Mm-hmm.
We play volleyball, and they're all guys. And the guy, all watch sports. Guys like they're all gay. Guy goes, "Hey, is there? We're gonna get the game around here." And I was like, "Oh." And he's like, and blah blah blah.
This is over the weekend?
Yeah. So he
The
goes
game
like
meaning
this.
the NBA playoffs?
No. This is not over the weekend. I'm saying this was when we were it was on a weekend we were playing volleyball.
Okay.
So he's talking to his other buddy, and he's like, this is literally he goes, I mean, and the thing is, Aaron Rodgers, he's going through the stats of the game, stuff like that, and I mean, look, at the end of the day, I hate Aaron Rodgers, but he's so fucking hot, it's hard not to root for him. You know what I mean? And he just threw that.
The
in there.
gayness came out.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah.
just like, holy shit! It was.
He's like,
so
I want to
weird.
hate him, but I want to fuck him.
Yeah, he goes, I mean, he's so hot. He's so hot, so it's impossible to root against him,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think that they made a mistake in bringing him to the Jets.
You're like straight guy, like, what?
The
What?
last thing, it was so funny. The straight as fuck gay guy.
I'll tell you, killing the draft is the Eagles. They're going to get way better. Because they took the risk on the D tackle from Georgia, was the number 1 prospect, but he had a little bit of a dicey background. So they took him. What's funny is when they took him, for whatever reason, this NFL analyst goes, and he has a big dick
What?
on air.
What?
I think she just fucked up.
No.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
Bring it up, Jen. Yeah. It was on
No
ESPN.
way. Hold
yeah,
on.
she was like,
Wait.
his pass rush is second to none. He has a big dick. I mean,
Is that what this was about?
like,
Hold on. So Jalen Carter.
here it is.
Let me rewind this.
So she's on NFL Network. Big dick,
big guy.
big guy. I wonder what she
That's like a Freudian
He was
slip.
thinking about his dick.
Yeah. It's a
big
Freudian
dick,
slip.
big guy.
I wish he'd go like this. Yeah, that's what I meant. Big dick, big guy.
They're like, and she goes, is she a big dick, big guy? And she goes, no, I've seen it. No, that thing's massive. No, it's delicious.
Oh, that's
no, I'll say it again. Yeah.
Delicious.
Big dick, big guy.
Big dick, yeah, big dick, black, delicious. No, I meant to say every word of that. Yeah, no, I'm a fan.
So
How funny is that? Just fucked
good.
up. Just power through it
Jalen
too.
Carter, big guy, amazing player, great teammate. I'm gay, and at the end of the day, the guy is really probably the best asset that company.
Jalen Carter, great run stop, big black dick, and the thing about him that I liked most, besides that big black dick, at least she just powered through it. She was like, oh, she was just powered through it. But yeah, Eagles took a chance on him. He's the best player in the draft. And they already have a superstar D tackle, so they get him. And they get the linebacker from Georgia. It's problems.
Yeah. What's
So
his name?
this is Keon White's reaction to being picked in the draft.
He didn't want to go to
went
the
viral.
Patriots.
Sixth pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Keon White, defensive end, Georgia Tech.
Best available player. He's my 28th overall player. So
Well,
He's pissed.
He was not happy.
He's 40.
He does look older, yeah, for sure.
Why was he not happy?
You probably want to go to another team.
Wow.
He thought another team was going to take him. They went to the Patriots.
How old is that gentleman?
I'll look it up.
47
He must
years
be.
old.
I mean,
You tell me he's a senior in college?
that is crazy.
He looks like he's retiring.
Yeah, he really does.
He was pissed going to the Patriots. He's all,
Damn. Or was he just kind of overwhelmed? And
no, he
kinda
could
Oh my
shake his head
God,
like this.
24?
Me and him are the
That is
same age.
crazy.
just as big and strong.
Dude, he's 6'5", 2 what something.
Oh my
Dude, how about my fucking Denver Broncos got the only white cornerback in years from Iowa? Talk about a unicorn. Oh, what? In 2023, this white boy plays at Iowa, and he ran a 4.4 40. He is a baller.
What?
Denver weather cornerback?
What? Oh,
Come on, Chin Chin.
There he is, Riley Moss.
Riley Moss.
I'm gonna buy his jersey. Talk about a fucking unicorn. You know the odds of being a white cornerback, making it to the NFL, and this boy can play, man.
Really?
Hell yeah.
You don't say.
Oh, dude,
How
baller.
how racist would you say you are? Like,
Why is that racist?
I don't know. I'm just.
How's that racist
Hold on,
though?
look at this kid. Let me see him in the combine. He's a looker, good-looking kid. Well, he's 45 too. So
Oh, no,
he's
dude.
45.
No, that's Prince
Right?
Charming from Snow White.
It is Prince Charming from Snow White.
No,
Look at the
hold on.
jawline
Hold
him.
on. You know what he is? He's the evil guy from Shrek. He's the prince from Shrek. Bring that up, Jen.
Charming from
Evil prince from Shrek. Same face, same jaw. Hit it.
100%.
There he is.
Oh, Lord Farquaad.
Douche. Same guy.
Amazing.
Same guy.
Oh, fuck.
Always on point.
Amazing. That's on point.
insane. It's
That's
a weird
on
gift.
point.
It's a terrible gift. Good for podcasting.
Wait,
Same guy.
Amazing point. God, you're good at that. God,
sir.
you're so good at that.
Thank you, sir. What a reference.
God,
huh?
that's good.
But B,
What a
how's it
reference.
racist? You know what I'm saying? It's like
No, I'm joking.
if there's a white guy dominating
rare.
in the
It's just
100-yard
incredibly
sprint,
rare.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is perfect.
But dude,
spot on.
homeboy, that's incredible. By the way, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Thank you, sir.
That's a crazy
Thank you,
comparison.
sir.
Oh my God.
I haven't seen that movie in
That's your
7
your
years.
best one yet.
No, I've done a ton of
That's
them.
amazing.
You as old or as Yellow Bastard from Sin City?
No, I don't like that.
I like
What do you mean? It's spot on.
That's good.
That's my gift. Be cool, man.
I have a pain here. I think it's serious.
But no, it's not racist. It's just if like Tiger, he's half Mexican, half white. He's like, Dad, I'm gonna play corner. I'm like, okay. I mean, already your odds to make the NFL are what, 1 in whatever 10 million. As a white corner, the last white corner probably Jason Sehorn,
Jason, I can tell you, I think it was Jason.
and they moved him to safety.
that was in the 90s, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. And then you saw what happened when he tried to cover a really good black wide receiver.
No. Don't do him like that. No. He was all pro for a second.
Yes, but Terrell Owens was like, hey, you get out of here. Let me shut
Yeah,
you up.
Jason Sehorn was a beast back
He
in the
was.
day, in his
but
prime.
Also,
That was when he was
Terrell
older.
Owens was like, hey, get out of here.
Yeah, but Terrell did that to black, white, Chinese, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's Terrell Owens.
Yeah.
But still, Jason
was a
Sehorn was a
freak.
beast.
Jason Sehorn
Dude,
was
you know
a
how
freak.
much of a freak you have to be? Forget
Freak.
NFL.
A freak.
Just to play cornerback at a
have
big school, a Big
speed.
Ten school?
Yeah.
He runs a 4.4.
Let me see that kid again. Let me see that kid. He's skinny, though. Small?
He's a cornerback, B, right?
Yeah. Well, they're getting bigger and bigger.
No, not at corner.
No?
He'll be so fast.
He does look kind of small.
You seen what the other corners look like that went before him? All corners are skinny, B.
Yeah. They have to be fat. They have to be.
They have to be so fast.
He's got a jaw.
And
It's like Drew Dober.
his numbers are nuts. His combine numbers are
Really?
nuts. Well, they'd have look at his fucking legs. You know,
Yeah.
you know how special that kid is just to play Division I starting cornerback as a white boy.
And then to make it in the
You have a better chance to make it to
NFL.
the NBA.
It is kind of crazy, huh?
Nuts! He's a fucking unicorn.
total outlier.
We gotta celebrate this guy.
I agree.
It's not a racist thing.
He's a total outlier. And that's a good example of white power. And I just think that overall.
No, Chin, were you not excited when Jeremy Lin started balling for the Knicks?
Of course, dude.
Because he represents you. This guy
Asians, yeah.
represents me. How's that racist?
I want to stop everything right now. Jeremy Lin is Chinese. If you
Asians, though.
No,
They're
Asians. No, and for any Asian.
Yeah.
Yao Ming, they cheered for Yao Ming, but Jeremy Lin, a small dude from fucking Harvard,
Yeah.
balling out for the New York Knicks.
Linsanity. It was
this is-
amazing.
A white guy playing quarterback
I
in
don't
the
think
NFL?
I don't think black people should be able to play in the NFL. I said it.
Oh, wow. Now that's racist.
I just think it's unfair. And
Your age
now,
is showing.
I'm going to buy his jersey.
well,
I hope he makes the team.
oh shit, that's still, that's still up in the air.
Oh, yeah. You still got to make the team.
Oh, so you get drafted and you still got to
You
make
gotta
the
make
team.
the team.
That was his name.
boy.
Yeah, he was like a representative of Asians too.
Michael
Back in the
Chang,
day,
yeah.
Michael Chang.
I had his racket.
Yeah, Michael Chang,
Yeah.
small guy too.
I had his racket.
Big
Like
legs,
all tennis
small
players, I just put the handle on my asshole. Right? Right? You know tennis.
Wait, what did you say?
Nothing. Keep going, Chin.
I'm sorry, sir.
Excuse me?
Good run defense, big black dick. I mean,
I'm sorry. That's so funny. Meta shuts down Facebook Watch Originals group.
Yeah, all their different the shows they had on Facebook Watch, including Red Table Talk, which was like a hit. It was like
massive 5
11 million
seasons,
subscribers.
but also 5 seasons, like it's ran its course.
It was a
you
big
know?
hit.
Yeah, it was a big
Massive.
Is that grandma?
Hey, hold on. Yeah, this is Earth Calm. Big hit?
His daughter is gorgeous.
Okay, dude, that's not what this
She
is
doesn't
about.
shave her arm. I think she doesn't shave her armpits.
I don't care.
or something
She's
like that.
beautiful though,
Yeah,
isn't she?
Yeah,
she's
sure,
pretty,
man.
of course.
And then that's
looks like-
that's grandma,
Yep, that's grandma.
mom, and daughter.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So the point
Where is grandma from? Is grandma Jewish?
no, grandma's her mom. So the thing is, with the story, who gives a flying fuck?
No, I do.
But no, with Red Table Talk, it ran its course. So, but Will Smith ain't the only one losing jobs, huh? Like she was the catalyst behind all this bullshit. So of course she should lose all her shit if Will Smith is losing his shit.
Can I see where her Adrienne Banfield Morris comes from? She's white and something.
From Baltimore.
Yep, keep going.
Jewish?
I don't know.
You want to know her just ethnicity?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do indeed.
Let's see if this.
What
works.
nationality is Angela? Former
Go
nurse.
back. American.
It's hidden.
Who are
What it said, I saw something. Scroll up,
Let
Chin.
me go here real quick. This is American.
Well, no, we know she's American.
Born Baltimore, Maryland.
Yes.
Let me see what her parents are.
I find
Type in
Jada,
ethnicity, not nationality.
I did ethnicity.
Jada Smith to me is has always been very attractive to me. I think she's must be a nightmare. But
of course, she's attractive.
Yeah, but just
That was
my
a
type.
hot take, B.
Man,
Think
it's
she's
My
hot?
type though. Just some girls get under my skin. She's one of them, in a good way.
There's not much.
She'd also be a nightmare. She was birthed at the age of 17.
What the? It's a stupid article.
She
Oh,
Jamaican
there
and
you go. There you go.
Bahan
Bahan?
descent. She's of Jamaican descent on her mother's side. What is Bajan?
Bayesian is like what Rihanna is.
Really?
Like,
That's Trinidadian.
Creole.
Creole language, African and
Hold on,
British.
let me
Tomatoes.
just stomp on the brakes on the podcast fully. Red Table Talk's canceled real quick, though. Real quick. Hold on. Let me make sure it's a screeching halt for you. Oh, man. Let me just get the break there. There you go. There you go. No, hey, where's her mom from?
Wait, how do I do it again?
This is you on the break. On every podcast. You know how you like gotta tap the brake?
That's so aggressive.
Brian just goes, Red Table Talk cancel, cool. Hey, where originally were her mom and dad from?
It's so true.
And then 20 minutes, Chin. All right, let me try to. Okay, well, yeah, it says here she's from the Caribbean.
Fuck, man.
Caribbean. What specific island, Chin? Can you type that in? Okay, let me just. I'm sorry.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry, guys. I get a little off subject. Oh, fuck. That's funny.
Yeah, Red Table Talk get canceled.
Yeah.
Now,
In other news,
does it go anywhere else?
In other news, she's half Haitian.
Does it go anywhere else?
No, it's over.
That's it?
No, they're obviously gonna shop
Wouldn't
it
somebody
around.
else pick it
It's
up?
a hit show, so
It's a big show. They have big ass names on there, so that's
So
what.
it's on. I didn't know that's where it was. You get it on Facebook?
Facebook
Watch.
Red.
It's about
Facebook Red for a
Really?
while. Was like I think subscription only.
I thought it was on Netflix or some shit.
Nah, you stupid, huh?
Yeah. I don't watch it.
You'd see it on Netflix, you know.
Shut up.
All right.
Yeah, what else you got, dude?
Ah, God.
Quick one. This is from last week as well. So remember when we first heard about Stephen Bonner's death?
Yeah.
They said it was a heart condition. It turns out it was accidental overdose on fentanyl, which a lot of people die from fentanyl.
I think most people assume that. Just don't want to say it. You want to be respectful of the family. It's fucking tragic. He's a baby girl. It's horrible, man. Horrible.
Yeah.
His house burnt down too, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah.
Fentanyl fucking takes out so many people.
It's so many.
So I mean, if you go through the list of famous people it's taken out, Mac Miller,
Prince,
Prince
Tom
died.
Petty.
I didn't know that.
Tom Petty.
David Bowie.
Wait, Prince died of fentanyl.
David Bowie.
Yeah.
What was he doing taking fentanyl?
Drugs, right?
I think it's just they're taking it, but they didn't
He's
realize
Prince. He wears high heels.
I didn't know he did drugs, actually. I thought he was taking stuff for the pain medication.
Daddy.
Yeah?
Prince?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah. So
Fentanyl overdose. They were poisoned.
fentanyl laced drugs. So it could be he's taking something else with that fentanyl's
Yeah.
in,
Damn.
and then fentanyl's so powerful that it would kill you.
So he was taking drugs.
Yeah, dude. I think a lot of people.
I
take
thought
drugs.
he
Hold
was
on,
totally
you're telling
clean.
me this famous rock star did drugs, Brian? Look into it. Chin, confirm
No,
that.
no, I thought he was
let's
always
street-
clean.
Hold on. Let me.
He didn't drink.
Hey, Chin. Chin, can you look up what exact drugs
I
Prince
don't
died
feel like
from?
he died. I didn't know he did drugs, though.
Yeah, dude. A lot of people take drugs.
Hey, hold on. This is reality. Check it
Did
in.
Michael Jackson die of fentanyl?
Yes. No, he
did-
died.
No, he
of
died of
the sleeping.
sleeping
one. Still drugs though.
drugs, though. Yeah. Mac Miller just OD.
No,
Accidental, right?
But what
Accidental.
I'm saying, was that a prescription drug that Prince took? That's what I'm saying.
He did drugs.
I don't think so.
Hold on, Georgia just sent me something.
So you think Prince was complete sober?
That's what he was always known to be sober.
No, it takes to kill you.
Oh, that's
Compared
okay.
to a
So
penny.
that's what Georgia's saying. That's
Yeah,
how
that's
much
how
fentanyl.
small of it is, and they're putting it because it.
Compared to a penny, that's a tiny little
synthetic
dot.
opioid.
What? Oh, that's how tiny. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
see,
You know what the myth is? If you touch it, you die. Like you remember the cops pretend like
Yeah.
they touch it and die. That's fake.
that was debunked. Yeah.
Yeah, it can't absorb through your skin.
Wow. Boy, that's a tiny amount. That's a fucking scary tiny amount.
Yeah, that's. I mean, doing cocaine now, you're really rolling the dice, Russian
100%.
roulette.
I got to stop doing blow every night.
Yep, you gotta look
All right,
into it.
especially before we start this show.
I can't believe you thought Prince. Never
We should
did
do we should do a
cocaine.
shitload of blow and try to do this show. That'd be really interesting.
Oof.
If it was pure blow, I would do it with you guys. If it was pure blow
Chin's
for the
in.
show, yeah. If it was like nothing, no fentanyl or whatever.
I'd just be worried. We'd just be talking over each other even more.
Yeah.
interrupting.
Yeah.
Cigarette break.
Blow doesn't make people good. Blow is just turns you into a kind of a little bit of a rat.
Kinda.
A rat?
Yeah,
you
he's
start
just like-
snitching on each
You're
other.
just looking around for more. You're like, nah.
Be fun.
But did you have fun?
Did you have fun? Oh, did you have fun? You're gonna be
I
up
had
all
fun
night,
until
but
I
did you
thought,
have fun?
What is that?
Holy
This
shnikes!
is crazy.
So
Oh, it's Nick Chubbs.
Oh yeah.
Dana White posted this. I don't. 'Cause the bar looks insane to me. So you guys know about
It's
weights.
a bent
I have
bar.
no
It's
idea.
probably already bent.
Okay.
That's a lot of 45s. That could happen for sure.
So it's
I've never
apparently
seen a bar really.
Me neither.
610 pounds squat.
Weird, 'cause I've seen guys squat 610 pounds. I've never seen the bar flap like that.
A lot of people commenting on the bar,
Yeah, that's a lot of weight on the.
and I hate how the guy's hands are so like at least be a
Bro.
little bit further
Are you
away.
fucking kidding that he's repping with this?
What are you saying, Chin?
The spotters.
Oh, you want
The
them
hands
closer?
are too, no, a little further away.
It's just tough because when that goes south, you got to be.
I hear you. But I mean, just I want it to be more like clear.
Yeah, but that's doing nothing with that weight. Like the way
See,
they're
like-
yeah, they don't need to touch it. That's also-
Exactly, so
they're
just-
literally just touching. It's not doing any that. You can.
No, I
help
got you.
them get it up. Yeah.
But just it's a bummer. I'd rather see him like
A bar got limp dick.
Who is that guy? I'm sorry.
Chubbs is a running back for the Cleveland Browns. What?
It's just so much weight.
610 squat. Yeah, that's crazy.
He's fucking. What is he? What does he weigh? 210.
Let's see. Nick
It's not
Chubb,
like he's a giant.
Shorter though.
227.
Damn.
5'11". Georgia player, that's right. Stud.
My
He's
Lord.
balling last year. He's been balling. Rushed 1,500 yards last year.
So insane.
How many more current events you guys would?
Just a few more.
A few more? Let's go here real quick. So,
Ooh.
so this girl, she was kicked out of a Brazilian supermarket because apparently she was wearing stuff that's just too provocative, too revealing.
I'll be the judge of this.
I'm a victim of
here-
phobia.
Oh my God.
So that's her at the market.
I mean, first of all, anybody who kicks her out of the market for that should be arrested themselves.
Yeah, or
That's
they're-
the front
or
side
they're
of it.
Gay. But she's obviously doing it for attention. I mean,
Of course, she's an OnlyFans.
also, I
OnlyFans
hate
model.
those carts. Look how wide the cart is. Anybody else thinking about the cart?
Usually,
Those big carts drive me nuts.
They drive me nuts too.
That's all I'm thinking about.
They
Those
drive me
big,
nuts too.
fat carts.
Parts.
Those carts just go on for
If you're
days.
into that hourglass figure with those impossible breasts and that ass, I mean, she got kicked out of the store for that.
she got kicked out for it. Yeah.
So unfair. that's a
I'll play this
crazy.
video
those are
She looks like
crazy
she can
markets.
squat 600. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
that's impressive.
You're too light in the ass, B.
I am, but it never stopped me from trying, Brennan.
That ass is eating that thong, isn't it?
Look, she's a
She's
healthy
cool.
gal. She's healthy
What
and
ethnicity
she's.
is her parents?
Can we look into her parents and cousins' ethnicity, please?
I would say this: if you're a man and you
Oh.
don't want to have sex with her, you're gay.
Yeah. Well,
She's Brazilian? Oh, she's the
did
slurp
that.
slurp. Yeah. She's
Well,
cool, Chan.
she was kicked out of Brazilian supermarket. So
Basically
I'm guessing
Brazilian
she's Brazilian.
Costco.
Yeah.
Porra.
But she's, yeah.
They would.
she's
I wonder if
big.
they'd kick her out in America too. Brazil's pretty loosey goosey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there
She
you
got
go.
a wagon on her, man.
That's a wagon.
A wagon.
It's a wagon.
You got that dump truck.
That's a wagon.
That shitter got a critter.
Oh,
That critter got a shitter.
damn.
Yeah.
Georgie, you found this one. This is pretty crazy.
Whoa, Brendan, something
This
for
is
your
a
aquarium.
freaking super cool salamander video.
Oh damn! Look at his hands. Looks like Bryan Callen's skin.
Hey, not anymore. Not a plant eater.
Look at it.
Damn. Not an animal to cuddle. That's a salamander with some chompers.
Damn,
Giant
47
Chinese
inches tall.
salamander.
Oh yeah, giant.
Has a wide Chinese face. Right, Jim?
It does, but I mean,
His face
you
is
don't
wide.
say Chinese face.
Well, then when you think about wide faces,
When did you?
It is Chinese though, so there you
When
go.
did you know
Chinese
that the
giant.
podcast was over?
well,
The Chinese comment
when Brendan was watching a salamander, it said he had a wide Chinese face. Here's the thing: that's a Chinese salamander,
Yeah.
B.
We compared to
So if I
Chinese-
said, but because he lives in China,
compared to salamander.
I
to a
could,
Chinese
if I
person.
said wide
Yes,
Germany,
it was when he compared a salamander to a Chinese person. It was
No,
a
but
Chinese-
he's in
it's
China,
giant-
B.
The ones with spots on their face. They're
is
not
a-
human though. They live in water.
There's a very wide, big face. I'm gonna give Brennan credit for this
Yeah.
one. It's a big, wide face.
it's a big wide face,
And it's Chinese,
and he's
apparently.
Chinese. Now, if he was North American, I'd say, wow, he has a weird American face.
China, Chin was excommunicated from the Asian community. I think at the same time.
Yeah, it was-
When he started this
When
show,
he
they kicked him
defended,
out.
he defended
They hated
Brendan.
After Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, and I wanted to say that I had nothing. I haven't talked
Look,
about
Chinese salamander,
Giant.
wide Chinese face,
Right. Well, again,
There it is.
and he has psoriasis.
yeah. So I want to say for the record, I've never seen a Chinese person who looks like that, even a little bit. So
I've seen some Americans with flat faces. If he was American, I'd say American salamander. Now
I understand that
he's
you're
a Chinese salamander.
I
That's
know-
where he's from, Brian.
yes.
That's his origins.
Well, look, if you scream the N word and then you say I have some black friends, it's not going to get you.
Yeah, it doesn't get you anywhere. We know this.
All right,
Okay.
there goes that. Oh, what's this?
This is a
Coachella.
road rage incident in Coachella.
Is Coachella over?
It's over.
All my buddies go to.
I mean, no,
I
it's
never
over
feel
now.
like I'm
but
missing out on anything.
I'm
You never been to Coachella, B? All these years?
I never have. This reminds me, before you even show me this,
Mm-hmm.
was there was a restaurant called Joe's. You might have eaten there a long time ago on Abbot Kinney. It's where.
Oh, yeah. It's weird. You told me to take Joanna on our first date and they were closed.
There you go, Bubba.
Remember?
Joe's.
I got this great place. My boy recommended it. I just pull up she's like, it looks dark. I'm like, nah, girl, it's open. Close.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. We just walked up to the next restaurant. Remember
So
that?
Joe's was a great restaurant owned by a chef who was amazing, who had a really bad stutter. So he was kind of quiet and he found us playing food. And Joe's had a manager there that was pretty staple in the community and known, kind of a guy, great guy, young guy, knew how to run a restaurant. And he went to Coachella. And he got in some kind of a road rage thing with somebody. He got in a fight. He had a bad temper. Anyway, he comes back, and that next night,
Shot?
he got in his car. Somebody rode by on a bicycle and shot him, killed him.
Damn.
With a 45. And then they never caught the guy ever.
That's not very Coachella, man.
I know.
I thought it was all love
and that's what I
harmony.
think about because, yeah, they didn't know what happened. They could never figure it out. And they think he had this road rage incident outside in the parking lot.
And they knew he worked there.
And they were like, well, this guy, he probably they fucked with the wrong dude.
Yeah.
Who figured just followed him.
So it's a cold case.
Yeah. Yep, cold case.
Are you asking me to
They never
investigate
found
this?
him.
I got a lot on my table right now.
I sure am.
Man, that's
The
horrible.
manager
Can you imagine
chose.
me, the family, though? Like, yeah, he shot and killed. Like, who did? Like,
He
we
got
don't
in his
know.
car at the end of the shift, and the guy just rode by on a bicycle.
Bink.
Yep.
Late night. So nobody, no
Late
witnesses,
night.
probably
2 in
no
the morning,
cameras.
2 in the morning. Back then, too, it was before everybody had cameras everywhere.
What happened with this guy, Chin?
So this is from KTLA. I'm sure you guys watch KTLA every morning.
KTLA,
Yeah,
man. Every morning, baby.
So this is
With Dallas, the weatherman.
Dallas.
Dallas Rays.
I went and saw a one-man
Fake name,
show
right?
he wrote. Weird.
What'd you say?
I went and saw a one-man show he wrote.
Oh, you know who I went to Monster Jam this weekend with my son, and we are doing like the whole VIP thing because we got to ride in the monster trucks, which is insane. Remember the guy from bring this actor up, Chin, because B, he said he gave you your first gig on Mad TV. He was in that movie Road Trip. Actor, smaller guy.
Breckenmeyer?
Bring him up. Everyone's gonna know him if you've seen Road Trip. He's been in a bunch of stuff.
Breckenmeyer.
Yes.
him.
Yep.
You saw him there?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He was great. He was with his kids. I was with my kids, and he goes, you know Bryan, right? I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. He's like, yeah. Tell Bryan I said, what's up?
I love Brecken.
And I saw Adam Martinez too.
You did?
That dime piece of a
oh,
man.
the best, man.
Yeah.
Is he in these shots? or
Adam
no?
Rodriguez. Adam Rodriguez. Yeah, I love Adam. That's great. Yeah, Brecken. How's he doing, man? Is he working? What's he doing? You didn't ask him probably.
No.
Look at him.
He was there with his kids, having a good time.
I've known
looks like
Brecken.
him now.
Look at that. I've known Brecken for so long.
Really good guy.
Great guy. Funny.
He's been compared to his looks as far as his looks to Bill Maher. I heard that. But
No,
he doesn't
better,
like
much
it.
better looking than Bill.
Yeah, but I mean, like similarities.
Bill's nose is
Yeah,
different
Much
than
better.
that, right?
Brecken's a handsome guy. Breckenmeyer. Yeah, he's been working since he was a little
Yeah,
kid.
he goes, tell Bryan, say what's up. I go, how do you know Bryan? He's like, I gave him his first gig at Mad TV.
Is he? Oh, look at that. He's
He has 2
married.
kids.
Oh, wow.
Really nice kids.
Amazing,
he was
because
really
he was
nice.
married before with kids. So
And then
he's
Mario
got-
Lopez was there with his kiddos.
Huh.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Amazing. Good for him.
Jessica Biel was there, Chen.
Nice.
She's so
You like
beautiful.
her?
She's so beautiful.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Who's the guy in the middle?
He's the driver for the Monster Mutt.
Yeah, Bryan.
Cool. Cool. Your kids are gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Look at him.
Cuties. Nothing Bossy likes more.
Well, Boston's head's your size. You're as big as your head. He's a big
We
boy.
have the same head size.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's a 3-year-old.
I'm not sure why George posted the same picture twice, and I'll take a warm hand to his face when we leave here, but that's
Got to
fine.
take a warm hand to his
Yeah.
face.
What else you got, Jen?
Let's go. Let's see. Oh, okay. So the Hodgewins have been on the show before. I wasn't part of the show back then, but they're kind of saying like there's something might be fishy with the whole Damar Hamlin stuff. Like he was potentially faking this stuff.
He definitely wasn't faking that.
I know,
pretty
but-
accurate.
so let me
The
just
Hodgewins
play
have
this
gone
real
a
quick.
different direction. I still like both of them. I don't keep up with a lot of their stuff. I know they're kind of pro-right guys now. I don't keep up with a lot of it. They start off as like goofballs, like comedy YouTubers. We have them on the show. Remember?
They're entertaining for sure.
I like both of them. I don't know what they're up to these days, but
Let me just play this real quick.
okay.
Ducks in a row. So this is what he said when he first interviewed him. physical condition. Yep. Could run circles around me right now. Describe what happened to you.
Vaccine. I'm sorry, what?
Say something.
Say something.
Say it.
Say something.
Yeah. Boom. Say it.
That's something I want to stay away from.
You. And that's what my response was.
These guys are funny,
You know
though.
what my response is now? You again.
But my feeling is he might not want to say anything because he thinks it is the vaccine. He had a booster, so he's going to try to not say anything because there's no win for that.
But also the NFL and, who knows who else got in his ear was like, yo, man, you cannot paint this narrative that whatever shot you got causes problem because it's
Right.
going to fuck our mission here.
Yeah, whatever the
Here's
case.
a certain amount of
It's
money
obvious he thinks he feels a certain way about something.
and can't say anything.
Now, he's
And the
not a doctor. He's not a scientist.
The Hodgewins said, like, when have you ever seen this ever in NFL history? How could it be the first time this has ever happened if it's like a thing that could happen?
Well, no, I mean, he didn't fake having a cardiac event. I promise you he didn't.
No,
do that because
but
they
they're
had,
not saying
To blame
that.
it on the
To blame it on the
that
heart,
condition,
the
exact condition.
Right.
the impact
No,
happened because the NFL's been around how long?
Yeah.
And this has never happened before. What's the common denominator here? What's the only thing that has changed that he did that result in this result?
there is a chance that we know that myocarditis, which just means inflammation, but myocarditis of the heart can be a side effect in some men when they take the vaccine. That I don't know what the
And
ages
it's proven
are.
that he got the vaccine shortly before that event.
he got the
maybe the
booster.
enlarged heart added with the combination of
be.
getting the trauma to the heart caused that.
Could be. Who knows?
Yeah. Anywho.
That-
It is weird. He's like, I don't want to talk about
whether
that.
that's true or not. I find it interesting that you're not allowed to bring that up. You understand?
You don't realize how powerful the NFL is.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. You're just not allowed to even talk about that because people don't want to create vaccine hesitancy, which I understand.
I don't understand because that's one of the problems. You gotta let people know. Because this happens to a guy in his peak physical condition, it could happen to anybody. If that is the actual problem.
That's the question, though.
Yeah.
So, yeah, commotio cordis. That was the thing that he's claiming.
Yeah, it's scary.
And that, by the way, is possible. That's been around way longer than the vaccine, so that is a thing, right?
No, it's a thing. Hey, B, it's a thing. It's never happened in the history
what they were saying.
of the NFL.
Yeah, but the NFL is not an impact sport.
Oh, you never
so I-
showed
They
us.
don't hit each
Yeah, I
other
never
in
showed the
chest
video,
really
so-
hard with other helmets. And
Yeah,
stuff, so
it's never
that's a
happened
stupid
before.
thing to say.
Even back in the 90s.
And they don't do it at full speed.
Yeah, especially in the 90s.
But also, there haven't been a lot of hits in the NFL over a long period of time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that this is the first time.
It tracks.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm with it.
Okay,
I like
I'm
where
just
your head's
saying
at.
that's.
What's
yeah.
this, Jen?
Okay, so this is the road rage incident caught by, I think, 2 different cameras. So basically, it was all because of someone wanting to get in and the person didn't want to let them in their lane because
They
it's
wanted to-
super packed.
yeah.
It's like a packed event.
Sure.
So this is what the guy did. This guy threw a glass bottle into this window where there's a girl.
Episode of Road Rage as excited music fans head to Coachella. They come
And then they took off.
Coachella.
Hold on, let me fast forward this.
Rage together, broken glass, flying traffic jams.
So I saw everything happen for what it is, only because he was actually harassing
Forehead.
me, trying to merge into my life.
So this guy, at least this guy saw it happen behind him. It wasn't even his car.
Did
But
he
he
hit the
walked
plates?
out to confront them to, defend the people that got
Sean
hit.
was in
Hey,
one
pause it for a second.
vehicle.
Pause for
This guy?
No, I'm just saying, Jen. Is this news? Right? Anybody died? No? Right? LA has bigger problems right now. Right? Smash a window? It's terrible. Is this news?
When I see this stuff, though,
KTLA's changed,
it
dude.
pisses me off, though. I'm like, can you imagine if that happened to you? You're gonna go out there and you're gonna fight him, right?
Probably not. Probably
really?
go, ooh, this guy probably has a gun too.
But I mean, if they smash your window, you're gonna just like leave.
Yeah. Knowing me.
Okay.
I think. I don't want to leave, but in that situation, I'm going to go, this guy's dumb enough to do that. He probably has something else. He could have a gun. That's how people get shot.
I'm going to call KTLA.
You get out and you're like, let's go. And then the guy goes bang, bang, bang.
That's the
Look
guy.
at
that
his
threw
buddy
it.
laugh in the back.
Yeah, that's the guy.
They
that
all
did
just
it.
have the same haircut.
I can't imagine. I would just literally jump out. And
I'd be pissed. Yeah,
I'd
my
be
natural
fucked.
reaction would be jump out.
Yeah.
Then if I see a gun, I'd run.
Exactly. If I see a gun, I'm done.
I'm like, whoa, dude, it's
I'm out.
Coachella. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I think that also there's a chance they didn't expect the window to break. So like, it's a gang. It's like, oh.
No, as far as they hit it.
Let's do this one real quick. So I tried to look at all the details. It's very complicated. But Praz, who used to be in the Fugees.
Yeah, Praz
apparently
Michel.
Praz Michel, yeah. He's apparently considered an unregistered foreign agent for China.
Motherfucker.
And then even Leonardo DiCaprio had to do something in court. So they have ties to the same Malaysian businessman.
Yikes.
But Leonardo's fine. He's good to go. But apparently this guy, Praz, he has some sort of connection with money and then also like representing Barack Obama, putting...
Yikes.
No, he gave $800,000 to the Barack Obama campaign.
That's nothing for Barack.
That's a lot of money.
Through that
for
guy,
Barack.
Yeah.
As much as
How much money does this guy have that he's able to give $800,000?
The Fugees were big, but maybe he...
But this guy, well, he's like the least famous of the Fugees.
But he might be a producer. He might be a writer. He might.
Yeah, he might have wrote all the
a lot of
shit.
money, yeah.
But he's a Chinese spy?
Potentially.
He was involved in
a foreign agent?
Helping promote information that was somewhat, I guess, beneficial to the Chinese government. Hold on.
To influence the U.S. government during both Barack Obama and Donald Trump's presidencies. Michel's defense argued that a mixture of poor legal guidance and desire to make money landed him in a bad situation. We're extremely disappointed in the result, but are very, very confident in the ultimate outcome of this case. This is not over. Sounds like it's over. Michel testified that in 2012, Lowe paid him $20 million in order to secure a photograph with Obama.
Whoa.
I would take it. $20 million for a pic?
Yeah.
What?
Michel used some of that money to get his friends into the campaign fundraising events, but said he was not aware that it was illegal. Prosecutors also accused him of using straw donors to channel $800,000. Oh, so it wasn't his money, even though he got $20 million. Lowe himself already faced criminal and civil charges in the U.S. related to one of the world's biggest corruption schemes, the so-called 1MDB scandal. The businessman has been identified as the mastermind behind the embezzlement of billions of dollars from Malaysian sovereign wealth fund. He's claimed innocence there. Oh, this guy's a bad guy.
Of course.
He was sentenced to 10 years in prison. Prosecutor said that it's the separate scheme. Michael took $100 million from Lowe. $100 million. Michel was accused of advocating to extradite the exiled Chinese billionaire. He keeps blaming everybody else. This guy's a bad guy.
Yeah, it's too detailed. There's I try to read it, but
So it sounds like this guy Michel had real inroads to the Obama administration, and then foreign agents said, "We'll give you money if you actually help us."
Yes.
So it's basically a business deal, and Michel was probably like, "I mean, $20 million, I'll get you in with Obama. I'll get you in." I don't know. I guess it's illegal, but damn.
But what about the other Ponzi?
All he's doing is getting cameos with him. Feature cameos. All he's doing though is getting like a picture for this guy with Obama, and then
who helped finance Martin Scorsese's
he's
Wolf on Wall Street.
and then he's like, "Hey, get the Trump administration to back off this investigation."
Leonardo DiCaprio mentioned mentioning a desire to donate to Obama's campaign.
Here's where Michel fucked up. Talk to a lawyer and say, "Am I breaking U.S. laws here? Is this major espionage or something?" And then they would be like, "Yes," and then you just don't do it. I never forgot.
He knows what he's doing. He has too much of a track record.
When I first moved to LA, well, not I've been here for whatever, but I found out that in Nevada, you can have you can basically claim tax exemption.
Place of business. You have to live there 6 months in a day.
So I call my business managers at the time who'd been in the business forever, and I go, "Hey, I want to buy a tiny place in
an office or something." That's what people do.
That's where I have an office, and just say I live there. And he goes, "You want to cheat on your taxes?" I go, I just, yeah.
Be cool, man. I'm not technically saying that, but.
He goes, "So what do you want to do?" And I go, "I'll buy a place or maybe rent a place." And he goes, "And pretend you live there." I go, "Yeah." He goes, "That's cool. And so you want to cheat on your taxes?" You can tell me. You can tell me.
Yeah.
I go, "Yeah." He goes, and you're a food guy, right? So the food in jail's bad. So, and I go, "No, I don't want to go to jail." He goes, "I know. And what makes you think that you get away with that? I'm just curious."
Yeah, you're so funny, my old than everybody else.
And he goes, "Because they check your credit card, and they check your phone, and they check all that stuff. They can trace where you've been."
Now, I know guys that get around that.
Sure.
They have family out there, and they put the phone and address in their name and the credit cards.
Go ahead.
They have them use it.
Hope it's worth it when you get caught, and then you have to pay all that back.
I know a lot of people get away with it, but it's just, to me, it's scary. I'd be terrified.
I just don't
It's
wanna
too
do
scary.
it. Yeah.
No, because you do get caught. Ooh, daddy. You got to pay
Daddy
those
is
back
right.
taxes.
Now, you and I travel enough. We're out of LA enough where you could make a case that the majority of my business is done elsewhere.
It's tough. Not with the
Still tough.
podcast.
Not with the podcast, right? Yeah.
Is that it, Jen?
That's it.
I got to pee so bad before we do anything else.
All right.
Go pee. What do you got for this weekend?
Talking about for UFC 288.
Yeah.
We're doing a live Calabas fight campaign with Ryan Garcia, George Janko, and a very special guest.
Oof.
So it's at 7 p.m. Pacific, live on
wish I could
YouTube.
make that.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. Some good fights will be going down. UFC 288. Most excited for my boy Steamroller. Matt Steamroller is the main event on the prelims against Drew Dober, who I also love. Crone Gracie. I'll take Crone. I'm taking all dogs here. So I'm taking Matt Steamroller, taking Crone Gracie. I'll take Muhammad, and I'll take Aljamain Sterling.
You're taking Muhammad over Gilbert Burns.
Yep.
Like that.
They're all dogs. I'm taking the dogs.
Yeah.
Who you got, B?
You're taking Aljamain over Cejudo.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like the 3-year layoff for Cejudo. At Cejudo's age, if you look at the odds, the guys at his age and title fights are like 1-60. It's
Really?
not good. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How old is Cejudo now?
36.
Whoa.
So anyone 36 and over, they're like 1-60 in
He's also
championship
much
fights.
smaller than Aljamain, isn't he?
No,
No?
same weight class. Aljamain's taller though.
Uh-huh.
Then you got one championship, which I'll be at in person, seeing our boy Mikey Mushameshri. You got
Okay.
Rod Tang, you got
All right.
DJ in the trilogy fight against Marias, Stamp Fairtax.
Love her.
Soul Ditch also doing the damn thing. You got Sage Northcutt, RDR's fighting. It's a good card, man. I'll be in person for that one. Who are you taking for the fights though?
I got Cejudo. Just because
He's a slight favorite.
I just hate betting. He's just such a beast. He's just different cloth. And then I have Bilal.
Yeah, I like Bilal's chances against Gilbert.
Yeah.
Bryce Mitchell, Movzar.
That sounds like he's a wrestler.
Love.
Yeah,
He is.
He's 20-0 wrestler.
It's gonna be tough.
It's a tough matchup for
I have
Bryce.
to go with Movzar.
I'm rooting for
Movzar.
Bryce Flat Earth Mitchell to get it done.
Yeah, I just tend to go with anybody with the last name with a V, and I'm just like, what's his name? Movzar Avloev.
Thank God Muhammad and Gilbert Burns got out of this card because before that, this card was tough.
Can I get color on Charles Jourdain?
Great striker. This
Great
is
striker.
this old school striker versus grappler.
Well, you got to go with grappler. Just go back to your roots and or no.
Crone hasn't fought since he fought
Long time.
Swanson.
Cub Swanson. He lost
Yeah.
to Cub Swanson. He's fought, 2019?
Yeah, it's just he gets a hold you.
2019.
If he gets a hold you, you're in some
Now,
trouble.
the gentleman he's fighting, Charles Jourdain, he's also fallen tough times too. I think he's lost 3 in a row, 2 in a row.
Okay.
So he's 2 out of his last 4.
Yeah.
He's lost 3 out of his last 5. So it's not a terrible fight for Crone. I'm rooting for Crone. Crone's my guy.
Yeah.
Tough fight though.
Okay. There we go.
All right, kids, that's it. Enjoy the fights. Tune in the Fight Companion, 7 p.m. Pacific, live on Thicccboy. Again, Ryan Garcia, George Janko, myself, and a very special guest will be throwing back some Tiger Thick, jacked up on crate. I'm doing the damn thing. 7 p.m. live on Thicccboy YouTube, UFC 288 Calabas Fight Companion. Where are you going to be, B?
I'll be this weekend at Port Charlotte, the Visani Theater, and then I got Stress Factory. We're back to Thursday, May 11th, May 12th, May 13th. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Come get some. It's going to be a blast.
Touring wise for me, we just announced it. We'll get it added today. May 19th, I'm at the Ice House, Schaub and Friends. We have Jeff Dye, some other funny people on there with myself. One show only. I think it's an 8 o'clock show. That's on a Friday at the Ice House, May 19th. And I'll be doing spots around LA in May. And then the tour starts back up June 2nd through the 4th. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Comedy Store La Jolla, right outside San Diego. And then I jump over to the Pond, Belfast, June 15th. One show in every city, one theater show. It's a theater run. So Belfast, June 15th. Glasgow, June 17th.
Glasgow.
Manchester, June 18th. London, June 22nd. Cardiff, June 23rd. And we end the trip in Europe in Dublin, June 25th. Tickets at thickboy.com.
Love it.
All right, kids. Love you. Be safe. We're out.